I know you know this game, Red Rover, Red Rover. Buyers move over. No games here. Some homes, they look perfect, but lurking beneath the surface are deal-breaking disasters. Before you get blindsided, you gotta know these 11. And listen to me, if you roll dice, an 11 is called a yo. 11 listing red flags or risk stepping into a money pit. I know you want that new home, but instinct matters. Your instinct. And by the time we're done today, you're gonna be sharp as a tack. Get your pad, get your pencil. I don't even know if they make pencils anymore. Let's go. If we have not met, my name is Mark A. Ritter of Maryland Housing Market. It is absolutely easy to fall for sneaky listing traps. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a listing with barely any property details? What about grainy, dimly lit photos, or worse yet, no photos at all? How about this? How about when a home's been sitting on the market forever? These homes are screaming red flags that something isn't right. And if you're not paying attention, they could cost you big time. That's right, big time money out of your wallet. We're breaking down the 11, the biggest listing warning signs so you don't get caught up in a deal you'll regret. It's go time, folks. Let's go. Number 1, vague or missing property details. If a listing skips key info like square footage, bedroom count, or home age, buyer beware. Sellers just don't forget these details. They might be dodging scrutiny. Missing facts could be hidden issues, outdated layouts, or structural problems. Look, straight up. You don't play that guessing game out there. Demand answers. If you don't ask, you don't get. That's what my daddy always told me. If the details aren't there, there's a reason, and it's probably not a good one. Number 2, price is significantly below comparable homes. A great deal, maybe. A huge red flag, probably. Look, if a home is priced way below the market value, ask why. Because odds are there's a hidden problem that the seller is desperate to offload. Now, it could be structural damage, needed repairs, or legal issues that turn your bargain into a financial nightmare. Please, straight up, if the price seems too good to be true, you got to investigate it. There's also ploys out there to bring the buyers in. Be aware. Compared to nearby homes, you got to check recent sales. Get a professional appraisal sometimes before jumping in, because no discount is worth buying a headache. Straight up. Number 3, pictures are low quality or limited. If the listing photos are blurry, poorly lit, or just plain sketchy, pay attention. Sellers with nothing to hide showcase their property with sharp, well-lit images. Bad or missing photos, they don't want you to see something. It says a lot about pride of ownership all day long. I don't get that. Some of these listings agents out there are taking those cameras out there and photo the biggest investment of your life. Doesn't happen. Straight up. Look, if the visuals are weak, the reality might be worse. Demand more images, ask for a virtual tour, or move on. I am absolutely on a mission. This is about making a difference. If you're moving about or relocating around, it is a known fact. I want to be your real estate guy, your dude. It doesn't matter if it's 9 days, 9 months, or 9 years. I'm your guy. I'm here to give you hope. I will guide you with confidence all day long and help you navigate this market. No fluff, promise you, ain't no bull BS here. Just results. I got you covered. Back at the 11. Red flags home buyers need to avoid. Number 4, number 5, I don't know where I am. The property has been on the market for a long time. If a home's been sitting unsold for months, there is a reason, and it's probably not good. So whether it's overpriced, hiding major repairs, or in an undesirable location, buyers have seen it and walked away. So that is your warning sign alone. Straight up, good homes, they don't linger. No one's biting. Dig deeper. I'm back on track. Number 5, limited or no disclosure of property history. If a seller isn't upfront about the home's past, start asking questions. Fast. Flood damage, fire, major repairs. These details, they do matter. And if they're missing, that's a red flag. Straight up, no history, no trust, no bueno. If a seller is vague or withholding information, they're hiding something. Demand full disclosure or walk away. Look, I agree with that, but you got to understand here in the state of Maryland, the seller has the right to disclose or to disclaim any aspect as far as their house. That's their right, but you as the buyer have the right to inspect. Also, the seller does have the right to disclose Doesn't have the right. They got to disclose any latent defects. Latent defects is anything the buyer cannot see that would be harmful or alter their decision otherwise. For example, an underground oil tank. Ask. Number 6, overly aggressive or pushy sellers. If a seller is rushing you to make an offer, ask yourself why. While eagerness is normal, desperation is different. Pushy tactics often mean that they're hiding issues or trying to offload a problem fast. You got to really look into that. Just trust your instincts. Straight up. Don't let urgency cloud your judgment. Take your time. Namaste. Chill. Take your time. Get the inspection and make informed decisions on your terms. Number 7, unusual or questionable location. A home's price might look great, but if it's sitting in an area with high crime rates, frequent flooding, or major environmental risk, it could cost you big in the long run. Look, location affects everything. You heard it. Location, location, location. Resale value, safety, your day-to-day quality of life. It does matter, and it comes into the equation. Straight up, no deal is worth sacrificing peace of mind. Research the neighborhood, check the crime stats, and make sure the area fits your future, not just your budget. Number 8, unresolved legal issues or liens. A home with illegal baggage is trouble waiting to happen. Unpaid taxes, title disputes, or lingering liens can turn your purchase into a drawn-out nightmare. Properties with these issues might seem like a steal, but resolving them can take months or even years and cost a fortune. That is absolutely straight up. Straight up. Never buy without a title research. You got to. And please, stop. I can't even imagine that. Work with a real estate attorney or title company to uncover hidden claims, because the last thing you want is to inherit somebody else's mess, or somebody come knocking on that door and say,
I own this property.
I, Mark A. Ritter, will give you my all, breaking down the real estate traps buyers need to know. So look, if you ever spotted a red flag in a listing, drop a comment below and share your experience. Hell, hit that like button too. Share. We're changing the world. Got to. Number 9, for buyers, beware. Red flags, unusual smells or dampness, musty air, damp walls, or weird odors. Don't ignore it. These could be signs of hidden water damage, mold growth, or plumbing leaks. Problems that can wreck your wallet or your health down the road. That's a straight up fact. Straight up. If it smells off, something is off. Sellers might brush it off, but you need a professional inspection before taking that risk. Look, you got to go in, eyes wide open every time. Eyes wide open. This is the biggest investment of your life, and I know I got fired up in the beginning, but it's the biggest investment of your life. You got to slow down and look at it and have the clarity and have some input from professional people to guide you. God, I sound like my father. I do. I can't help myself. Number 10, too many unfinished or DIY renovations. A fixer-upper is one thing, but a home littered with half-baked projects and sloppy workmanship, that's a major red flag. Bad DIY jobs can lead to costly repairs, structural issues, or even code violations that become your headache the second you buy. They're yours. You signed, they're yours. Straight up. Look, if the work looks questionable, assume the worst. Ask for details on renovations. Check for permits. Don't get stuck fixing someone else's mistakes. I don't know about y'all, but I've won money rolling dice on the street. Straight up. Number 11, that's called a yo. Yo, yo, yo. The seller won't let you see the property. What? Look, if a seller refuses to let you tour the home, that's a huge, huge red flag. There's always a reason, whether it's structural damage, legal trouble, or a nightmare that they don't want you to uncover. If you can't see it, don't trust it. No bueno, no buy. Straight up. Never buy a home sight unseen. If a seller is dodging showings, they're hiding something. Walk away before you step into a mess. Their mess, which becomes your mess. Forget that. No bueno. No. There it is. 11 undeniable red flags that will wreck your home buying dreams. Look, smart buyers, they don't just look, they question. You don't ask, you don't get. They dig deeper and they never ignore the warning signs. Look, you got to spot the traps out there, make the right moves, and lock in a deal that works for you. That's right, you, not the seller. You got to, let me say this. You got to see this next video though. You got to stay in the know, stay sharp. Home buying mistakes that will crush your wallet. That's a fact. Look, I love my Baltimore. Love you, Baltimore.